The Daily Crypto Catch by Kalkine Media is brought to you by Crossgate Capital. Crossgate Capital is a specialist investor in cryptocurrencies, a Kiwi company providing a smart way to invest in crypto through shares. Crossgate Capital's diversified portfolio includes Bitcoin, Ethereum and other leading cryptocurrencies. To learn more, simply visit www.crossgatecapital.co.nz.
Hello there, I'm James. Great to have your company on Kalkine TV, and this is the Daily Crypto Catch, proudly brought to you by Crossgate Capital. Bitcoin briefly climbed above 44,000 US dollars for the first time in a week as the highest level of US inflation in 4 decades revives the debate about whether the cryptocurrency is a hedge against rising consumer prices. The largest digital asset by market value rose as much as 3.3% following the release of the Consumer Price Index, which climbed 7% in 2021. That means inflation in the US registered its biggest annual gain since 1982. Some market participants had speculated that the increase would be higher, helping to send other so-called risky assets higher as well. At around 7 a.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time, Bitcoin was trading at $43,768 US dollars and 14 cents on Bitstamp.net. Crypto assets are solidifying their place in the investment economy as greater adoption among both retail and professional investors has crypto moving more in sync with stocks, according to the International Monetary Fund. A Tuesday report from the IMF highlighted the explosive growth of the crypto market over the past half-decade, with the market value of crypto assets rising from 859 Australian billion in November 2017 to $4.15 trillion in November 2021. Of course, volatility has been a defining characteristic of cryptocurrencies, with the combined value of the market sitting around 2.77 trillion Aussie dollars this week, a far cry below the November 2021 record, but still more than double its value in 2017. Alongside its major growth, the crypto market is also beginning to show a greater correlation with traditional investments. Looking at Bitcoin as an example, the IMF said the flagship crypto asset did not move in any particular direction with the S&P 500 from 2017 to 2019, with a correlation coefficient of daily moves of just 0.01. This correlation coefficient, however, increased to 0.36 for 2020 and 2021, as movements in the crypto and financial markets were more in tune with one another. Time now for a very short break on the Daily Crypto Catch, news relating to crypto in Iran, and the day's biggest winners and losers in just a moment.
Tune in to stay updated while on the move.
We will tell you where the crypto craze has reached,
Where the property market is headed next.
what the world is doing to become more environmentally friendly.
Apart from tracking the daily market charter.
Be on top of the latest news and announcements
With Kalkine TV.
Welcome back to the Daily Crypto Catch on Kalkine TV, brought to you by Crossgate Capital. In surprising news, Iran is moving to allow international trading of cryptocurrencies. Amid rising popularity of crypto, Iran is contemplating to finalise a scheme that allows merchants to use digital currencies for international payments. The Central Bank of Iran has reached an agreement with the Ministry of Trade to link its payment platform to a trade system allowing businesses to pay using cryptocurrencies, according to the Mer news agency. Ali Reza Payman-Park, Iran's Deputy Minister of Industry, Mine and Trade and head of Iran's Trade Promotion Organisation, said that the ministry was exploring avenues to establish a groundwork for the use of cryptocurrencies in international settlements. He also said that the new payment mechanism is expected to be finalised within the next 2 weeks. The minister said that Iran can't ignore the benefits of blockchain technology, noting that Iran's key trading partners in Russia, China, India and Southeast Asia had common usage of cryptocurrencies. Meanwhile, of course, El Salvador last year became the first nation to recognise Bitcoin as legal tender. The country believes that being the first to open its doors to Bitcoin completely will help to boost its economy. President Nayib Bukele feels that this would inspire Bitcoin investors to invest more capital in his nation. He even intends to use the energy from volcanoes to mine Bitcoin, utilising El Salvador's state-run geothermal utility. And just before we wrap up, let's take a look at the top winners and losers in the crypto space in the past 24 hours. Moon Lana registered an incredible 86% gain, and Warp Finance also jumped by 69.88%. On the losing side, Ubex and Viva Classic were hard hit, dropping 46.1% and 42.59% respectively. And that's all for today's edition of the Daily Crypto Catch. Stay tuned to Kalkine TV for the latest market updates, business news and exclusive interviews. I'm James Preston, signing off for now.